tonight?
Oh, everything will be fine. Now stop worrying so much.
I want this to be the most beautiful party in the whole world. It will be, Rena. When's Ryan getting back from Galveston?
He promised me that he'd be back in plenty of time for that barn dance.
Oh, has Stryker said anything about bringing out more barbecue sauce? I'm running low on that he brought out last night.
Well, he said he would. He and Mama are coming out here real soon.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Max. Honey, can I use your truck to carry some food down to the barn?
No. Well, it's the shock absorbers. I'm kind of afraid that if you put food in the back, it'll spill.
You're welcome to use my station wagon.
Yeah, that's a better idea. If I take the food in the truck, it'll probably be covered with dust by the time I get down to the barn. You know something? I'm awfully sorry that little Stevie won't be with us tonight.
Well, when Ginny and Ryan build their house, he can come to their barn dance.
I wish that little rascal would write me a letter from camp.
Oh, Ginny, he's only been gone a few days.
Oh, I just remembered. I left the station wagon in the sun. I better go out and move it into the shade and turn on the air conditioning.
Well, I'd better get the rest of the food out of the refrigerator in the storeroom.
All right, that's fine. Then we'll see you tonight.
Honey, who were you talking to?
I just invited Ashley and Justin to our barn dance tonight.
You did what?
I told Max we'd be happy to go to the barn dance.
Justin, are you crazy?
I haven't been to a barn dance in years. 10 years, to be exact. You ever been to one?
No.
You're going to have a terrific time.
Does Miss Rena even know that Max has invited us?
Oh, probably.
Somehow I doubt that.
My darling, I promise you, we're going to have a wonderful time.
Listen, having Rena Decker glare at me all night long is not my idea of a wonderful time.
There'll be so many people there, she probably won't even know where you are, much less glare at you. Besides, it'll be a terrific time, opportunity to announce our engagement.
Oh, where'd you disappear to? I can't do this all by myself.
Flush you some iced tea.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We'll never get this finished in time for the dance.
Don't worry, okay? Just don't panic. We're going to have fun. This is going to be fun. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun today, okay?
Well, I have an appointment at the beauty shop at 5:30.
What for?
To have my hair done for the dance. I want it to look pretty.
You look real pretty already.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Listen, Jenny and Rena are going to be bringing things down here pretty soon. We better get this table covered so they have something to put everything on.
Okay. You know, I went by that big mall today.
What for?
Because I bought a new shirt and a string tie. Because I want to look pretty, too.
Hi, Lurleen. Well, hi, Lacey.
Hey, Jeff.
What are you doing here?
Rena invited me to come out and ride before the party.
You coming to the barn dance?
Yes, I am.
Well, thanks a lot, mister.
What's wrong?
A $5 meal leaves me 20 cents.
Oh, you're really getting in the swing of things, aren't you?
Right now, I feel pretty swung out. Joe, I swear, if Gus doesn't show up here again soon, I'm not going to last much longer.
Don't worry. He will.
What happens if he's taken the money and left the country?
Oh, hey, Jeannie.
Now, when I passed through the kitchen, it smelled like something was burning.
Oh, the soup. I forgot and left the pot on.
Guess who just called?
Who? Gus? You must have really worked your charms on him, honey. He was asking about you, wanted to know if you still worked here. Yep, I've got a feeling you're going to be having a little visit from Gus today.
Help setting up?
Oh, we're almost done.
Well, I think I'll go back then into the house and get dressed.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Well, you certainly were Mr. Personality.
What are you talking about?
You didn't say 2 words to that girl.
Didn't seem to bother her too much, did it?
I don't know why you don't like Lacey. She's nice and down to earth and
And
friendly.
she's spoiled, and she's a brat, and she's hot-tempered, and everything else.
You're the one who's acting like you're spoiled.
Listen, there are certain people that get on your nerves, you know? And she happens to be one of them.
Well, I hope you're not going to sulk around all night because of Lacey, because I am planning to have a good time.
Well, I'm planning to have a good time, too. We're all going to have a good time.
Good. This barn dance is mighty important to Max and Rena. I don't want anything to ruin it for them.
Max, are you crazy?
Well, I think inviting Ashley and Justin to our barn dance is a wonderful idea.
It's a terrible idea.
Now, I thought we had decided that Justin was not going to ruin our lives.
And that doesn't mean that we have to socialize with him.
Honey, half the county's going to be at our barn dance. What's 2 more people?
Well, as long as you've already invited them, I guess I'm just going to have to make the best of it.
I want tonight for all of us to end our fighting. Tonight is going to be like, well, sort of a new beginning for us. We're going to start construction on our new house tomorrow. And maybe we'll even have a baby.
That's right, Max. The thing we should start thinking about is how to be happy and to forget about being angry. And I'll tell you one other thing. One of these days, Justin is going to outsmart himself.
Yeah, or someone's going to outsmart Justin.
Well, either way, that oil well is going to be shut down eventually.
I am sure of that.
Oh, now, come on. Enough is enough. If I don't get to work, no one's going to have anything to eat tonight. Honey, what are you doing with the shirt?
Well, that's the shirt you had Wanda make for me.
Oh, I know that, but why are you carrying it around with you?
Because I want to wear it to the barn dance.
Honey, it's flannel.
I don't care. I want to wear it.
Now, I think that new cotton shirt that I bought you might be more comfortable. Why don't we save this flannel shirt for cooler weather? We'll have another party, okay?
Okay. I got to go to work.
I brought your clothes for tonight. This way you can shave and shower here instead of going back to the cabin.
We're not going back to the cabin?
Well, honey, with all the work we have to do, I don't think we have enough time.
Well, I was kind of hoping that maybe you and me, we could have, some time to ourselves before the dance. And...
We'll have a lot of time to ourselves after the party. We'll even have our own private celebration. Okay?
Okay.
It's real nice seeing you happy again.
I love you, Rena Decker.
My darling Max. I love you.
Justin, the whole purpose of the dance is to celebrate the new construction of Max and Rena's house.
I know that.
Well, somehow I don't think that it's appropriate for us to turn it into an engagement party.
I wouldn't do that. I just want my friends and neighbors to meet my lovely bride-to-be. And, the party is going to be held on the Marshall Ranch. And I have a hefty percentage of that barn that they're going to be dancing in.
Well, I hope that you're not going to bring up that fact.
Of course not. I'm not completely insensitive. I just talked to Max on the phone. He won't mind if we announce our engagement.
Justin, your grandmother doesn't even know yet. Well, the least we can do is let her know before we do it.
Okay? Okay, we'll do just that.
All right. Can't believe this. What do you wear to a barn dance?
I don't know, something comfortable. Jeans, I guess. I don't know.
What will Miss Rena be wearing?
Oh, Miss Rena, something flamboyant, I suppose. Very expensive, no doubt.
No doubt.
Ashley, what time is Ryan getting back from Galveston?
Oh, not until around 7.
I know what we're going to do. We're going to go buy you a big barn dance frock. How's that?
Justin.
I want to.
Well, now I have to go see if Becky can cover the phone for me.
Okay. Okay, don't be long. Oh, Ashley, did Ryan ever talk to Max yesterday?
No. Not unless he called him from the airport.
Do you happen to know what he wanted to talk to Max about?
No. You know, every time I started to ask him, something would happen. The phone would ring, or he would give me some more work to do before he got back from Galveston.
I wonder if it had anything to do with the well.
Justin, you said there wasn't any evidence about slant drilling in the trailer.
No. Neither Max nor anyone else can prove anything about that now.
Well, maybe that's what Mr. Connor was going to tell Max about.
Maybe. Will you find out for sure when Ryan returns?
I'll do what I can. Justin, you are sure that Max can't do anything else to cause any trouble for you?
Absolutely, my darling. It's clear sailing from here on.
So happy you were free tonight, Mr. Griffin. We really appreciate you being here.
It's a pleasure.
Looks like you've taken care of everything. Hi, everything's okay at the food table?
Hey, where's Ryan?
Whoops. Ryan will be here soon.
Who are all these ladies with the aprons on?
Those are the caterers, darling. They're here to chill the beer and keep the plates filled so Ginny, Kate, and I can have a good time tonight.
I wish you're going to do that.
Yeah, well, speaking of a good time, let's go on inside, get the band cranked up, and see if we can get some music for dancing.
Yes.
All right.
Now listen, I want something lively. I want to get this party going. We're going to go up our heels and really have a good time. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Vicky. Hey, Strikey, you looking for a good time tonight?
I sure am.
Yeah, hey, listen, I tasted that barbecue and it's good.
I think I better check on it.
Well, listen, I'll go with you.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Oh, Rena, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Hi, Jenny. Hi, Vicky. Hello, Kate.
Haven't Rena and Ginny done a beautiful job of getting things ready?
Well, I think the credit really goes to Jeb and Lurleen. They spent all day today decorating this place.
Are they here yet?
Yes, and are you in for a surprise?
What are you talking about?
Take a look.
Oh, hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Lillian, you look very pretty.
Oh, well, thank you. Doesn't Jeb look handsome? Yes, he does. Let's go talk to the band about playing our favorite songs.
All right. Come along. So long, girl.
See you later. Such a good turn. Oh, they're Mr. and Mrs. Hopkins. Let's go say hello. Honey, what are you so nervous about? Everything seems to be perfect.
Max invited Justin and Ashley to the dance. He says he wants us to put all of our bitterness aside.
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
So did I for about 3 seconds. No, I have the feeling something terrible is going to happen.
Oh, honey.
Oh, Mama, you know Justin. There's no telling what he might
No,
do.
I think he'll have the good sense to behave himself tonight, so don't get so worked up over it. You just relax and have yourself a good time. Hello, how are you?
We're good friends.
You seem surprised to see me here tonight.
I was kind of surprised seeing you dressed the way you are, you know?
Something wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Well, no. I've just never seen you dressed before, that's all.
You seem different tonight, too.
How's that?
Not as mean as you were before.
I guess we both got started on the wrong foot. I just did not like the way you were acting down there in the barn that day.
How did I act?
You were acting like, spoiled and like you owned the place.
As far as I could tell, you were acting the same way.
Yeah, well, I guess we're both stubborn, huh?
I have an idea. Why don't we pretend like the other day never happened?
Okay. Want to dance?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, Elaine. It's too dangerous.
It's not too dangerous, and it's the only way.
You're the one who said you thought that Gus killed his friend Butch. He shot me. You're taking just too big a chance.
What other choice do we have?
Well, what if he doesn't ask you out?
And I'll ask him.
Well, look, why can't I just follow you in the car?
Because Gus knows my car, and that's how he found us in the first place. And we can't take the chance that he's going to recognize us.
Boy, he won't see us if I follow far behind.
But then you might lose us, and we won't have any way of keeping in touch, Joe.
It's too dangerous.
Look, everything is going to work out fine. Now, look. Gus and I are going to go to a restaurant, and I'll start probing him to find out his address. And when I get it, I'll excuse myself from the table and say I have to powder my nose, and then I'll call you. And I'll keep him busy for a few more hours while you go over to the apartment and get the money.
Well, what if he doesn't give you his address?
He will now. Remember, Jeannie said that he's got this new fancy apartment. It's probably one of those expensive condominiums, and I'm sure he can't wait to start bragging about it. Stop worrying. There he is. Now, don't turn around. Get back into the kitchen.
Well. It isn't my favorite waitress.
Square dance time! Four couples on the floor. Four couples, make it four. Join your hands, circle left. Circle right. Swing your partner. Harmony. Howdy, partner. Corner two. Head couples forward and back with you. Side couples do the same. Head two ladies do the chain. Side ladies chain across. Chain them back, chain them back, chain them back. All four ladies grand chain across you go. Turn the girl, chain them back across the world. Promenade you make. Allemande lift your water good. Right to long, go grand, right to go. Do-si-do your partner, do-si-do. Home you go, promenade. How you roll? Side couples forward and back. Heads a side. Side ladies train across. Head two ladies train across. Train them back.
Where's Marlene? I thought you and Caleb were going to square dance. I haven't seen her.
Four ladies train. Turn the girl back again. Cross the lane. Get home. Promenade that little old lane. Promenade the people for. And ladies train.
Miss me?
Well, I was wondering where you were.
I was busy
Yeah? Doing what?
buying things. You know, when a man becomes a millionaire, he has a certain responsibility, he has an image to uphold.
You're so right, Gus. You know, those clothes you have on look very expensive.
You see this shirt? That's pure silk.
Would you mind if I feel it?
Oh, help yourself, sweetheart.
You know, I've never owned anything silk before.
You keep rubbing my arm like that, and I'll buy you all the silk you can use.
You know, I'm glad you came back, Gus. I was beginning to think you forgot about me.
Forget about you? Not on your life.
Well, you know, the last time you were here, you talked about us going out sometime, and I was thinking that maybe you were just leading me on.
You just named the day.
How about tonight?
Tonight? Sure, I'm your boy.
Oh, you have perfect timing because I just got off work.
You better have perfect timing. I didn't work in this diner for 5 years for nothing. You ready?
Well, I'm just going to go change first.
Wait a minute. About your boyfriend, I mean. I know he's the cook here. I don't want to...
Oh, well, I'll just make up some excuse. He and I are having a little bit of trouble right now anyway.
Oh, that's too bad.
Just in case, maybe you ought to wait outside in your car.
No problem. I get the picture. I'll be in that fancy sports car out in the lot.
Okay, I'll only be a second.
I heard.
Everything is going to work out fine.
You go take that thing with you?
Yes, it's got my shoes and my purse and all my stuff in it. I don't want you to worry about me, okay? Everything's going to be fine.
I am worried.
I'm telling you, it's going to be fine.
You call me the minute you get his address.
I will.
That you have been socializing so much this evening that I have not had one chance to dance with you.
Now's your chance, big boy. You're enjoying yourself, aren't you?
Yes, but I'm looking forward to the end of the evening when we have our very own private celebration.
Me too.
Know what I did? I bought some champagne.
You don't even like champagne.
Well, I kind of thought it would make the celebration official. Besides, I bought myself a couple bottles of beer. But I kind of thought we should toast the new spring in.
Darling, first we have to go through the summer, then the fall, and then the winter.
Yeah, well, that'll all pass quickly.
You mean after I get pregnant?
You will be.
Do you think our house will be done by the winter?
Yep, I'm gonna see to it.
You're different tonight. You're so full of self-confidence. That's nice.
Yes, I sure am. Look at your mom and daddy. Maybe 20, 25 years from now, our sons and daughters will be having a barn dance just like we are right here tonight.
I'd like that.
Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be.
It's the most fun I've had in a long while.
Oh, well, me too. Becky, do you mind if I have this dance? Listen, there is a favor that I would like to ask of you.
All right, what is it?
I'd like to have you help me make some arrangements to go down to Acapulco, stay in your house. Without Rena knowing it, because I want to surprise her.
Of course. I'll make the plane reservations and call the servants. You just tell me when you want to go.
Next weekend. By then we'll have the house all started.
Okay.
Listen. You and Stryker are invited, too, if you want to come.
I don't think so. Some other time.
I plan on going down there a lot. I want to do everything in my power to make your daughter happy.
She is happy, Max. She's happy being with you, whether it's here or in Acapulco.
Well, I know that I've been stubborn about a lot of things lately, but, well, I think we got all our problems resolved now.
I'm so glad.
There is one small problem, just in Marshall, but I think that'll get resolved real soon now.
Grandma?
Oh.
How about a dance?
Thank you. But I think I need to go outside for a bit of air.
You'll excuse us. I was going to tell Grandma about our marriage plans before I made a public announcement. To hell with it. She'll just have to hear about it along with everybody else.
Kate, you all right?
I'm fine. I just needed a bit of air. When's Ryan coming?
I just called the airport and his plane has landed from Galveston. He should be here any minute.
Jenny!
Greg!
Oh, hello, Greg.
I'm so glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Would you like something to drink?
Yes, thank you.
How about some lemonade?
Fine, thank you. Is Ryan here?
No, he went to Galveston yesterday afternoon, but he's back and he's on his way over here.
Well, I tried to call him yesterday.
Is there some problem?
No. I just want to make a plan so that we can all get together.
Oh, maybe we can make some plans tonight. I finally got a chance to meet Lacey, your daughter. She's quite a charmer.
Where is she?
Last time I saw her, she was in the barn dancing up a storm. Let's go take a look.
Kate, we'll be inside.
Oh, fine.
Where's Helen?
Well, she went home.
I would have thought she would have hung around till you were through.
She was tired.
How about you? Are you tired?
Not too. Why?
Well, I was thinking about going to see a movie later. I wanted to know if you wanted to come with me.
No, I really shouldn't. I should get back to Helen when I'm through here.
Oh, well, in that case, I guess I'll call one of my girlfriends and see if she wants to go.
You gonna be on that phone long?
Not too long, why?
Well, I was expecting a call.
From who?
A friend of mine. Actually, I told him I might go bowling with him, depending how I felt.
Well, I'll try to be as brief as possible, but Doreen can be pretty long-winded sometimes.
I appreciate it.
Doreen, it's me, Jeannie. Yeah, I know we got a lot of catching up to do.
Vance, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. It's a wonderful party you have here. Rena, you look exceptionally lovely tonight.
Oh, thank you.
How is the search for a horse ranch going?
Well, I'm just waiting for Jefferson to make up his mind. I don't want to push him.
I don't think you can.
Listen, Ginny, may I have this dance?
Certainly.
Excuse us.
Sure.
I need something to drink.
Rena, did you notice Lacey dancing with a blonde kid?
Oh, that's Jeb Hampton, Ginny's brother. He and Lacey seem to have really hit it off.
Yeah, I remember meeting Jeb.
Of course you did. He works here.
What's the story on that guy?
He's a rancher, makes pretty good money, and he's a hard worker. You know, he used to be a musician. Not a bad one, according to Ginny.
Sounds like a drifter to me.
Oh, I don't think so. He's been here a couple months now. He seems to like to be with Ginny, and she feels that he'll be around for a while.
If you'd like something stronger, there's plenty available. Have you found a horse farm?
No, not yet.
I'll see you later.
Sure.
Are you angry with Ryan about the well?
No. He's done everything he could. He's been more than fair. Did he tell you those terrible things I told him the other day?
Yes. But he also told me that you apologized.
Well, I've always considered you and Ryan to be two of my very best friends. Not even Justin Marshall could ruin that.
Glad things.
Well, we've been through some troubles lately, haven't we?
Oh, Max, you've always taken such good care of me. I've always appreciated that.
That's what friends are for. I'm sure glad that you and Rena have become such good friends.
Oh, I am too.
You'll always look out for her, won't you, Ginny?
We'll all look out for each other.
I love you, Rena Decker.
I love you, Max Decker.
May I? Yes, I guess.
Depends on what?
I'm Dad. Right now we've locked horns on whether I should go to college this fall or not.
Have you enrolled yet?
Been accepted 2 places back east. I don't want to go. Not yet. Did you go to college?
Nah, I went in the Army. Here comes your dad right now. Hello, Mr. Wheeler. How you doing?
Hello, Jeb. Hello, Lacey.
Hi, Dad. Been here long?
No, not long.
Great party.
Say, have you found that ranch you've been looking for?
No, not yet. Lacey, are you ready to come home?
Dad, I've only been here a short while.
I know, but we are house guests of Iris. She won't appreciate you coming home late.
Why? I have my own key. Came in late the other night from the coop.
Yes, and you know I didn't appreciate that, if you'll remember.
Dad, having a nice time. Don't want to go home yet.
If it's a question about her getting home, I got a truck I can drive.
Jeb, if you don't mind, I'd rather you kept out of this.
Right.
I have my own car, Jeff. It's nothing to do with that.
Lacey, don't do this.
Dad, I'm not doing anything. I just want to stay.
All right. I'll see you at home.
What's with your father?
Sorry, Jeff.
I tinted my hair too about 5 months ago, and then I decided I didn't like it. You know, I was practically in agony until it grew out. Oh, look, Doreen, I really have to get off the phone. I'm sorry we couldn't go to the movie. Sure, some other time. I'll call you again soon, really. It was real nice talking to you too, Doreen. Bye. Oh, look, Joe, I'm really sorry. I tried to get off the phone sooner, but with Doreen, that's like next to impossible. I mean, as soon as she started talking, I knew why I hadn't called her in so long. You can't get her off the phone.
Well, that's all right. I'm sorry to rush you. Normally I wouldn't care, but it's just that I'm really expecting this call.
No, I don't think I've ever seen anyone quite so anxious to go bowling.
She's a beauty, ain't she? Oh.
Yes, it's a nice car.
Yeah, well, here we are.
You know, I still don't see why we couldn't have gone to a restaurant.
I wanted to show you my new apartment.
Well, we would have had plenty of time for that after we'd eaten.
You forget, pretty girl, I was a cook a long time in that restaurant before your boyfriend took over. And I'm gonna make you a meal you'll never forget.
Yeah, I bet I won't.
First couple right, you circle half, the inside couple long. Dip and dive, and the way you go, the inside high, outside low. Hurry, let's go. Over and then below. You duck to 3, circle halfway from me. You duck to 4, you circle half, inside you are. Dip and dive, where you go. Here they are, there they go. Hurry, let's go. Over and then below. Duck on home, swing your own. Yes, everybody's swinging. Oh, you swing, swing, swing your pretty red wing. You serenade her, now promenade her.
Have you seen Max anywhere? Last time I saw him, you were dancing with him. Have you looked outside? I have, Ginny. Well, cheer up, honey. Max will be back soon.
Inside like the arms, dip and dive, here they are. First they're high, then they're low, keep going. Over and then below, you duck to 4, you circle.
some things to get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. I'll be taking care of him in a minute.
Where you guys going bowling?
I don't know. I guess I'll just let my friend decide.
You pretty good bowler?
So, I guess.
You seem pretty anxious to get that phone call.
Yeah, I am.
You know, Mel, I don't think you're waiting on any phone call from any old bowling buddy.
What are you talking about, Jeannie?
Yes, sirree, I know exactly what you're waiting for.
What's that?
Don't pretend with me, Mel. I saw Helen getting in that car with Gus.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's very nice, Gus, but...
But what?
Well, I still wish that we had gone to a restaurant first and come in, instead of coming straight to your apartment.
Who needs a restaurant?
Well, I'm hungry.
I told you before, I was a cook in that diner for 5 years. I'm gonna make you a gourmet meal.
Well, in that case, I think that, maybe you ought to get into the kitchen and get started, because I'm starved.
I intend to get started real soon.
Circle left. Circle right. Swing. Square yourself. One lady center. Back to bar. Gents go in. Right hand star. Round to the right. Right across. Right to the left. Don't get caught. Beat that girl. Pass her by. Pick up the next one on the slide. Ladies in, gents out, once and a half, round and round, ladies gone. Ladies out, gents in, once and a half, going again.
I am worn out.
This kind of party usually lasts until early the next morning.
Oh, no. I won't last that long.
Oh, sure. Just catch your breath. Besides, I have to announce our engagement.
Justin, I don't think you ought to do that.
Why? I want to show everybody here how lucky I am. I just want to show you off.
Sweetheart, it's not that I'm not flattered.
Now, what is it then?
Well, your grandmother's here, and I don't think she's going to be very pleased to hear it. You know what I mean? I don't want to spoil her time.
Don't worry about Grandma. She won't be here too long. After all, it's past her bedtime. She's got to go home and get some sleep.
Hello!
Whoa! How you doing, Ryan?
Fine. Hope I haven't missed too much of the party.
Oh, plenty of food left, and this kind of dance will go on all night.
Hey, great. Jenny was just telling me what a terrific party this is.
Where did you park your car?
Down by the stables?
Did you see Max there?
No.
I was up at the house and I didn't see him up there either.
I guess it's just you and me, huh? Want to dance?
Yeah, Nick.
All right, come on.
Hey, you guys can't dance very much.
Oh, we gotta leave pretty soon. Well, I gotta sing at the group tonight.
This business is all pleasure.
What?
Maybe you could sing us a couple of songs before you go.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time with you.
I'm sure Raymond loves it.
Yeah, man, come on, sing. Get up there again. Sing with me. You're the group, huh?
Check to see Max.
Max? No, what?
He disappeared about a half hour ago. So maybe you might know where he is.
No, I don't know.
can't find Max.
Well, maybe we want to get some more beer and soda.
Maybe.
Friends and neighbors, can I have your attention, please?
Oh, no. What is he going to do now?
I want to tell you that Miss Ashley Linden of Savannah, Georgia, and Houston, Texas, has consented to marry me. I want you all to share in my happiness and come meet my bride-to-be.
I don't believe even she thought that she would catch him so quickly.
Well, there's one good thing from this.
What?
Justin will leave you alone now.
I just want him to leave Max alone.
Oh, Ryan wants to talk to Max.
They still can't find him anywhere.
Well, honey, he probably went up to the cabin for something. He'll be back soon.
Guess you're right.
Now, I better go check on Kate. That announcement Justin has just made is going to upset her. Hold on.
Excuse me, Vicky Stryker. I'd like you to meet Billy Joe Wright's sister. This is Ruby Wright. Ruby, this is Vicky and Stryker Bellman.
Hello, Ruby. Nice to meet you.
Rena, where's Max? I wanted you to meet Ruby.
He ought to be back soon.
Yeah, well, we have to leave in a minute.
How's Elena? I thought she might be here tonight.
Well, I don't know. I called her earlier today, but there wasn't any answer, and I don't know what she's doing tonight.
Whatever it is, it must have been real important for her to miss a gathering like this.
What are you talking about, Jeannie?
You don't need to pretend anymore. I know what this is all about.
Yeah, well, I'm sure glad you do, because I don't. Maybe you just better explain it to me.
Hey, I'm your friend, Mel. I know what you must be feeling right now, but you can't let it get to you. Some girls are like that.
Like what?
I know how close you and Helen are. You must be hurting real bad the way she just up and took off with old Gus like that.
Oh, that. Yeah.
What did you think I was talking about?
Nothing. I was just trying to keep up a good front.
You shouldn't do that, Mel. That's the hardest thing of all. Laughing on the outside when you're crying on the inside.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty tough.
Now you're probably waiting for Helen to call, huh? Telling you that she's made a mistake and she wants to ask you back.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Has she ever gone out on you before?
No, this is the first time.
Oh, I bet you're feeling real bad.
Yeah. You don't know just how bad.
I have a pretty good idea. I had a guy stand me up like that once, someone I liked a whole lot.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jeannie.
You get over it. I guess the worst thing is the way it's old Gus that she took off with.
Yeah, that's really hurts.
Money does that to some people. It makes them crazy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, I got to admit, I've never been one to be impressed by material possessions, but not all girls have that kind of moral character.
Yeah, that's true. They don't.
You two been going together long?
No, not long.
Then you don't really know her all that well.
Well, I thought I did, but I guess I was wrong.
It takes a long time to know someone well enough to trust them.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow I thought Helen was different, though, you know.
I got to admit, so did I.
Look, Jeannie, would you mind if I was alone right now?
Sure. I understand. I got some things to finish back in the office anyway. Hey, Mel.
Yeah, what is it?
I hope that call comes through.
So do I.
Would you like a drink?
No, thank you. I don't want to drink.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is a very expensive apartment building here.
Yeah, I can see that.
Want to see the terrace? Got a great view out there.
No, thanks.
You can see all the way across the city.
Well, I'm a little bit afraid of heights, Gus.
That's too bad. I paid a lot of money for that view. I still think you ought to have that drink.
sure am hungry.
Why don't you come over here and sit down next to me? Talk a little bit.
Couldn't we just talk during dinner?
I'd rather talk before dinner. I think we should get to know each other a little bit.
Okay. But, I could talk to you right from here, right from where I'm standing.
I know your game, Helen.
What game?
Hard to get. I like that. I like that a lot.
Would you excuse me for a minute, please? Grandma, I want to tell you about our marriage plans earlier, but you...
I hope you and Ashley will be very happy, Justin.
Thank you, Grandma. Ashley's a wonderful girl.
I suppose so.
Grandma, I wanted to ensure another generation of marshals. I knew you'd want that, too.
Justin?
And I want that generation of marshals to be raised on the land just like you were.
Justin, if you are still interested in drilling for oil, you are not welcome on this land. I don't care how many sons and daughters you might produce.
Grandma, you're not going to live forever.
That's very true. And when I die, I'm willing my share of the ranch to Max Decker. He doesn't even know about it.
Why are you telling me?
Because I want you to know. I want you to understand that it is impossible for you to turn this ranch into an oil field.
Max was absolutely convinced that there was evidence in that mud shack to prove that Bubba and Justin were slant drilling.
Well, I wish he'd called me and told me that before he went out there. Then I could have called the sheriff's office and he could have had someone go out and impound all the material.
I know. Now Bubba's destroyed whatever evidence there was there.
Well, I'm convinced that Max did find evidence. I was trying to reach him yesterday because I wanted him to know we're going to do the directional survey again.
When, Ryan?
First part of next week. Only this time I'm going to have Stryker recommend an engineer, and I want him to be out there when we have the survey done.
It'll be over once and for all.
That's right, it will.
Good. And that will be the end of Justin Marshall, the oil man.
And the end of Justin Marshall of World Oil, too.
You wouldn't have been at World Oil much longer.
No, I wouldn't be too sure about that. I had lunch with one of the board members who lives down in Galveston. He told me that Iris is planning to launch an all-out campaign to dump me, and she's calling a special board meeting next week.
I knew about that. But she won't be able to dump you, Ryan, because she won't have enough votes.
You mean, how do you know?
Dennis is going to support you.
Are you sure?
He told me so himself. He's going to nominate you chairman of the board and chief operating officer. And the majority of the board will support your nomination. You have really been busy. You bet I have. If I were you, I wouldn't say anything to Iris. She doesn't know yet that Dennis is going to support you.
I'm awfully grateful for Dennis's confidence in me.
I'm sure you are, but that's not the only reason that he's giving you his support.
What's another reason?
He wants to infuriate Iris.
But you're supporting me, that must infuriate her too, after you've been close friends for such a long time.
I know that, but what she is doing to you, Ryan, is a terrible thing, and unless she's willing to admit that she's wrong and apologize, I no longer want to be her friend.
What was it that you wanted to talk about, Gus?
You had a few ideas in mind.
Well, you know what? I have a really hard time talking when I'm so hungry. I really wish that we could just talk while we're having dinner.
You know, back at the diner, you came on real strong. All of a sudden, you're skitterish. What's the matter?
Well, I've never been in a man's apartment before.
Oh, come on, Helen.
Well, not somebody that I didn't know. It's true.
You know, when you touched my shirt, I thought you were going to rip it off my back. You couldn't keep your hands off me.
I was just kidding around, Gus.
That's the kind of kid I like.
No, Gus.
Just, come on, Helen.
Look, I think this is a really good idea. I really do. It's just that, I'm so hungry right now that I could hardly stand up.
Well, let's lay down.
No, I don't think that you understand. You see, I'm on this special kind of diet where you only eat one meal a day, and that's in the evening.
You're not the only one that's hungry, huh?
Well, you see, I get into a really bad mood when I'm hungry, and I really think that we would both have a much nicer time if you would just go fix us something to eat. Doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Okay, you win. I'll go make something.
I think that you'll feel a lot better, too.
What'll it be?
How does lobster sound?
Lobster? You gotta be kidding.
No, I would do anything for a big, juicy lobster with lots of melted butter all over it. Of course, if lobster's too expensive, I can understand that.
Money's not the problem.
Well, then what is the problem, Gus?
The problem is I just don't happen to have a red lobster laying around the apartment.
Oh, well, we could get one. Now, I saw a supermarket when we were pulling up here. They must have lobster.
They probably do, but I think it's closed.
No, it didn't look closed to me. All the lights were on all over the place.
What else do you want with the lobster?
A baked potato would be fine. Green beans, maybe a little salad.
Is that all?
For now.
All right, let's go.
No, Gus, I'm feeling very faint all of a sudden from lack of food, you know. I really think that maybe you better go and I'll stay here, okay?
Okay.
I think I'll have that drink after all. I think it'll help me relax a little bit. If you know what I mean.
There's the bar. Help yourself.
Thank you.
It's better be worth it.
Oh, it will be. Hurry back.
Depends on what?
Whether he remembers asking me.
I'm sure he's gonna remember that.
You tell me what's really got you upset.
It's Max.
Max, he's not even here. No one even knows where he is.
I know, but I do, and that's what worries me.
Where is he?
I bet you 5 to 1 he's up at your place right now.
Breaking into the trailer again?
No. But he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing.
What is it?
Never mind. Look, I'm gonna find her right now. You gotta do me a favor, all right? You go tell Rena. Tell her that the one of the hands came up here and that one of the horses got away, and that's where Max is. He's helping round up the horses.
That's not true, is it?
No, it's not. But tell her anyway, okay?
Okay, if it's really important.
It is, believe me, it's real important.
Okay.
All right, look, I'll see you later.
When are Ryan and Jenny planning to get married? Oh, I don't know. I think it'll be about September or October.
Has anyone heard from Barry?
Yes, Kate talked to him a couple of days ago. He's working at a ranch in Colorado.
What? Working?
Yes, well, he still has to see a doctor a couple times a week, but she says that he sounds better than ever.
I thought he's still in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, but he was released a couple of weeks ago. Well, when's he coming back? It'll be a while, Wanda. It'll take him a long time to fully recover from losing Ginny. It's easier if he doesn't see her.
What do you think you're doing?
Was just calling a friend. Where's our lobsters?
I forgot my wallet.
Actually, I'm glad because I'm feeling a lot better, and I'd like to go with you to the store.
What's with the bag?
Oh, I just happened to find it in your closet.
Just happened to find it.
Yeah, well, you see, a friend of mine has a bag just like it, and I wanted to see if maybe you got yours at the same place.
I got a feeling I did.
Well, let's go get our groceries, okay?
We ain't going no place.
I think we're gonna need 4 more casseroles, and you'll find some more barbecue sauce in the refrigerator, which is in the storeroom next to the kitchen.
Rena, I want to apologize to you.
For what, Ashley?
Well, for the announcement that Justin made. I didn't intend for your celebration to turn into our celebration. Well, it embarrassed me, and I just wanted you to know that.
Justin's gonna do a lot of embarrassing things, Ashley. You better start getting used to it.
Well, you're my 2 favorite ladies. You haven't congratulated me yet.
Oh, I forgot. But I really am happy for you. You two deserve each other.
Max invited us so we could put all that past bitterness behind us. I wish we could all be friends.
I don't think you will wish that once Ryan has the new directional survey done on your well, Justin.
What are you talking about, Rena?
Bubba Wadsworth may have destroyed the evidence that was in the mud shack, but Ryan believed that Max did find something. So he's going to have a new survey done.
Rena, we already...
Only this time we're not going to use Jay Collins or anybody who ever knew Bubba Wadsworth. We're going to make sure that this survey isn't rigged, honey.
Wait a minute.
You wait a minute. This is going to be an honest survey, and you, my friend, are going to end in jail by the end of summer. Congratulations, Ashley. I think you have yourself a real winner here.
I'm not going anywhere without you. I told you to get the hell out of here. Look, this is crazy. It's crazy. You understand? Blowing up this well is crazy. You understand, man? It's not the answer.
It's the only thing I can do.
Just let Ryan handle it.
Now listen, you know damn well there's nothing Ryan can do. And I am not going to sit around and watch Justin Marshall get rich off our oil.
But then you're becoming just as big a crook as Justin, man. This is property of World Oil.
But this is not their oil. It's our oil, mine and Rena's.
But that doesn't give you right to just blow this thing up, man. Come on, look. Max, come on, just be reasonable, okay?
I'm through being reasonable. Now, I will pay World Oil for their pump and any equipment that's damaged and destroyed. But I am going to make sure that Justin does not steal one more drop of our oil.
If you blow up the well, man, you're blowing up the evidence. And then there's no way you're going to prove that Justin and Bubba are slag drilling.
There is no way to prove that now. You know that. Now, get out of here.
No, man, I'm not going anywhere without you. Do you hear me?
Get your hands off of me!
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, please, Elena, please call me back. I know you're in trouble.
Maybe we ought to forget the whole thing. I'm suddenly not very hungry. I think I made a very big mistake by coming here tonight.
Oh, you made a big mistake, all right. A big one.
I'm sorry if I put you out in any way.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I really better go now.
You're not going anyplace.
But I have to. Look, I'm sure you're a really nice guy, but it isn't really fair to my boyfriend for me to be here with you like this.
I thought you looked familiar the first time I laid eyes on you. You and your boyfriend, Joe Foster. You want the money, don't you? Hey, he's the kid that took my job in a diner, ain't he?
No. Look, what you're talking about.
Sure you do. You're Elaine Decker. You must have thought I was stupid. That I wouldn't fall for a gag like that. I would have found out sooner or later.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I came here looking for the money, but I thought about it and I realized how I was wrong. I had no right to be here, and I had no right to be looking in your closet. You know that old expression, finders, keepers, losers, sweepers. Well, you found that money and you took it from us and it belongs to you.
Oh, you're right. It belongs to me now.
So I can go, right?
You ain't going no place. Alive, that is.
You wouldn't want to lose this, would you?
Put it down. I said put it down.
No.
I'll take care of you later.
Smartest thing you ever did, Elena.
Thank you. You having a good time?
I'm having a great time. How about you?
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Would you rather have brought Nita to the party?
Nita's a married woman. Why would I want to bring Nita?
You like her?
Yeah, I like her. I like lots of people.
Not as much as you like Nita.
I don't know what you're getting at. And what difference does it make if I do like Nita?
It'd make a big difference if Nita got a divorce.
Well, that's not going to happen.
According to Nita, it is.
Look, if it's all the same to you, Ruby, I'd just as soon talk about something else.
It's all the same to you, Ricky. I think we should talk about this.
This involves Nita and me, not you, Ruby.
Anything that upsets my client involves me.
The client's not upset.
I think if you really like Nita, you should go right after her.
Maybe I'm not the kind of man who goes after another man's wife.
Even if she doesn't want to be that other man's wife?
I don't think Nita really knows what she wants to be right now.
I think she does.
No. She's left Billy Joe before, and every time she did, she swore she wasn't going back to him, and every time that's exactly what she did.
So you're just hanging around waiting for Nita to make up her mind again.
What are you getting at?
What I'm getting at is that you're wasting your life sitting around waiting for Nita to decide.
And what do you suggest I do?
If you really want Nita, then go after her. But if you can't have her, then face up to the fact. Head off in some other direction.
You know, people aren't like your dream ranch, Ruby. I mean, you don't just make up your mind you want somebody and bingo, they're yours.
No.
No. Life doesn't work that way.
It can.
After I light the fuse, I'll drive you back to the dance.
It's time to close up. I'm going to call it a night.
Well, I'd like to wait around a little longer if you don't mind, Jeannie.
I know how you feel, Mel, but you got to face it. That call you're waiting for ain't ever going to come.
Well, still, I'd like to hang around a little while longer.
I wish I could leave you in here, but the boss would be real unhappy if I gave you the keys. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
You've only been working here a little more than a week. It's not that I don't trust you, but it ain't up to me. I think you should probably just go on home. I know how it is. I'd probably be doing the same thing if I was in your shoes.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so understanding, Jeannie.
Don't mention it. I gotta turn off the lights in the office, but I'll be right back.
Marlene!
It's a long story.
What? Look, Jeannie's in back. I can't let her see you without your wig on.
Got the money, Joe.
You're kidding. How'd you do it?
I told you it's a long story, and I'm still not sure that it's over yet, but the important thing is we got the money.
Okay, look, go wait for me in the car, okay? Jeannie's in the back.
But what happens if she sees me when she comes out?
Just keep your head down, okay? Come on.
Okay.
Now, who were you talking to?
Me?
Yeah, I thought I heard voices.
Oh, I was just talking to myself, you know, thinking over a couple of things.
What things?
Oh, just what happened with Helen tonight. I'm pretty shook up.
I know we are.
Yeah. You know, tomorrow, the next day, we're going to be our days off. Jeannie, I hope you're going to understand. But I'd like to give in my notice.
Well.
I mean, if it's all the same to you, I'd just as soon not come back after tonight.
Boss will be real ticked off at having to find another replacement so fast, but that's the way you feel. What can I say?
Well, I'm afraid that's the way it's going to have to be. I really hate letting you down like this.
I think you're taking this whole thing much too hard. I bet you and Helen will have it made up in the morning.
Well, you know, I've never really felt like this about a woman before, and I don't know if I want to take her back.
Oh, well. What do you plan to do now, then?
Well, I'm going to take a trip. A long trip to heal a wounded heart.
Join hands, circle left, left, left. Go right. Swing your own. Promenade. Alaman, lift your corner. Right to your own. Grand, right, and left. Do-si-do your own. Alaman, lift your corner. Right to your own. Grand, right, and left when you get home. And swing your own when you get home. Promenade.
Are you crazy? Get away from there!
Looks to me like the party's going on half the night at this rate.
That's fine with me. Daddy, I'm having such a wonderful
Oh,
time.
it's a terrific party, honey.
Honey, maybe we better be heading back in town.
Oh, please don't leave before Max gets back.
He's been gone for a very long time.
Oh, he's just helping round up some horses. He'll be back in a minute.
All right, if your mama will let me dance with her one more time.
Okay.
Do you think Gus could have followed us here?
Well, you know what Gus's car looks like, don't you? Did you see one like it following us?
No, I didn't, but it was dark out and I couldn't tell.
Yeah, well, I was looking pretty carefully. I didn't see anyone following us. Besides, I took a lot of side streets. Of course, that doesn't mean that he won't show up here.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where I live. How could he show up?
Easy. All he's got to do is look up your name in a phone book and then find out your address.
No, he couldn't do that.
Why not?
Well, because my number's unlisted.
Well, maybe, but still. It's pretty easy for him to find out you work at the Coop. He could call up there. He could call Billy Joe or something.
No, they would never give my phone number or my address out to a stranger.
Elena, we got to face one fact. That guy's going to find us one way or the other. And when he does, he's coming after this money.
All right, if your mama let me dance with her one more time.
Okay.
Daddy, what is that?
Sounds like the Harperwell Blue.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What's going on?
The well's blown.
Let's get over there.
Daddy, you think the cabin is all right?
I'm sure it is, honey.
It won't catch on fire or anything, will
I'll
it?
check when I get there.
It's quite a sight, isn't it?
Kate, I can't say I'm sorry.
You know you had me scared half to death. You could have called.
I wanted to, but Gus didn't want to go out to a restaurant, so there was nothing I could do.
Well, then why didn't you call once he took you back to his apartment?
Joe, I wanted to, but I just couldn't get rid of him.
Well, then how'd you finally get away?
Well, I told him I was hungry, and I finally made him go out and get some food. You see, then I realized that if I called you, you would have shown up at his apartment at the same time that he was coming back. And I realized it was up to me to find the money.
Elena, you took a big chance.
Yeah, but Joe, what else could I have done?
Well, you could have left. We could have gone back there another time.
Oh, and maybe he would have moved away again like he's done before, and then we'd never find him.
You could have gotten killed. The money isn't that important.
But anyway, we have the money. That's all that matters.
Where'd you find it?
I found it in the closet, in the same bag that they took from you and me. And then I transferred the money from his bag into my bag because I was afraid I'd run into him on my way out. And I was just about to call you to tell you I was on my way when he walked in and found
No,
it.
man, I knew that was you.
What was me?
The phone. It rang at the diner. I picked it up and no one was on the line. Man, can't imagine what was going through my mind.
Well, maybe I shouldn't tell you the rest.
What rest?
Well, when he walked in the door and he saw me standing with the bag, he pulled a gun on me.
Oh,
But I don't think he was going to shoot me, Joe.
of course he would have shot you. Would have shot you in 2 seconds. He shot me, didn't he?
Anyway, that's when I got the idea that I should throw the bag over the balcony because he would have gone after it. You see, he thought the money was in there. And, well, you were really worried about me, weren't you?
Of course I was worried about you. You're all I got now.
You got the money.
It's not even funny.
Joe,
What?
you think that was all trick on Gus's part?
What do you mean, a trick?
Well, do you think he only pretended to go after that money when really he was following me so that I would lead him to you?
Nah. He's too dumb to pull off something like that.
Yeah, but he was smart enough to get that money from us in the first place.
Look, I don't think it was a trick.
Well, you think he's going to tell the police now that you're with me?
Nah.
You're not sure, though, are you?
Look, what he did was no more illegal than me having the money in the first place.
Yeah, but you're still worried about it, aren't you?
Yeah. A little.
Well, you think that Gus is going to show up here?
Yeah, he's going to show up. How soon is the question.
So what are we going to do about it?
There's only one thing we can do.
And what's that?
We got to leave the country, Elena. Tonight.
Maybe we should just call it a night. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a long time before anyone gets back from that well.
Where's Max?
Oh, he's in the corral. He's helping with the horses.
Oh, well, maybe I better go see if I can't find someone to go over to the north pasture and be sure the horses are all right.
You know, that explosion came awfully close to them.
Yeah, well, I'll see you later.
All right, Kate.
Max must have heard that explosion.
I don't know how he could have missed it.
He probably went straight there.
Maybe we should go, huh?
And Arena, we're going to stay right here. There's enough confusion up there without us.
I wonder why it exploded.
Well, Daddy will be able to explain it. At least he knows enough about oil wells to give an educated guess.
I hope no one was hurt.
Well, there was no one hurt the night that Max broke into the trailer and...
Max broke into what?
Nothing, Mama.
Arena, what is all this about Max breaking
Mama,
into a trailer?
there's a trailer by the oil well site, and it's called a mud shack. Max was looking for evidence to prove that Bubba and Justin were slant drilling.
So he broke in?
Yes, he did, and he found the evidence, only Bubba came in with a shotgun and took it away from him.
Wait, does Ryan and your father know about this?
Well, Ryan knows about it.
Ryan's planning to do another directional survey.
Guess there's no point in that now, is there?
No, but we never will be exactly sure if Justin and Bubba were slant drilling on that property.
Max was sure, and so am I.
Honey, I think we should just leave well enough alone.
Justin may be greedy enough to want to drill another well on the harbor place.
Rena, Justin's greedy, but he's not stupid.
I think Ginny's right, honey.
Well, it's over. It's really over. Oh.
Max, can you hear me?
He's unconscious. We'd better get him to the hospital.
Where are you taking him? Wherever you say. Take him to Gulf Coast, right?
Right.
Jeb, what the hell were you and Max doing up here? You better answer me, son. I want it straight. You understand me?
You blew up the well.
Are you sure of that?
We blew it
That's
up.
right. I want him arrested.
What?
Take it easy, Justin. Take it easy. He destroyed my well.
Somebody better tell me, pretty cool to put that fire out. The volunteer firemen are on their way now to keep things under control, but those boys don't know about well fires. That thing's liable to blow again at any time.
Call Charlie Haskell.
Where do I find him?
At Kingwood.
Hey, Hawley! Rope off this place, otherwise half the county's going to be up here yoking on that fire. I swear I'm going to get him this time.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Max Decker. When he comes to, he's going to be facing at least a dozen charges that are going to land him in prison for the rest of his life.
What do you mean, leave the country?
Just what I said. We have to go.
But we need passports and tickets. I mean, that could take days, maybe even weeks.
But we don't have weeks or even days. Now, look, I got a friend who can probably take care of some passports for us. Of course, we're going to have to use phony names. I figure we'll go to Mexico first and move on to South America.
How long will we be gone for?
What do you mean? How long?
Well, I mean, when would we be coming back?
We can't ever come back. Don't you understand? This is it.
No, I guess I didn't understand. I mean, we can't come back, ever?
No, never. Elena, you knew this from the beginning.
No, I didn't, Joe. Or maybe I just didn't want to face something like that.
Well, look, I told you from the beginning that once I got the money, I was going to have to leave the country.
No, but you don't have to, Joe.
But I do, don't you see? The cops are going to be after me more than ever since I wrote that confession. To free Dennis Carrington.
I know that's what you keep telling me, but
But what?
I guess I kept hoping that something would happen to change that.
It's the way it's got to be. I can't stay in this country.
Yeah, well, I guess I was hoping that something would happen so that you wouldn't have to go.
Hey, it's not going to be that bad.
Joe, you don't have to go. Look,
But
we could get Stryker Bellman to handle the...
I can't do it. It's not just a matter of me kidnapping you. I'm wanted for Chris Shaw's murder. Then they're going to have me up for the murder of Bernie Stokes.
But Chris and Bernie were an accident, Joe.
You think anybody in their right mind is going to believe that?
I would tell them that they're making a big mistake, that you're not a bad person.
You're wonderful, Elena. You really are. But you're also very naive. Guess that's what I love about you. You know, we're all so simple to you. Just black and white.
Then you'll stay?
I can't. But I want you to come with me.
Joe, I can't do that. I would be leaving everything that I've ever known, my home and my friends.
You'll make new friends. We'll make friends. We got close to $1 million. We can do whatever we want.
$1 million will not buy me a new family, Joe.
Well, take my word for it. Family ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Well, maybe not for you. But it's so important to me.
Well, then you'll have family. You'll have me. I'll be your family.
I'm scared, Joe. All the people that I've ever grown up with or ever loved are here.
All but one.
I know how much losing that well meant to you.
It doesn't really bother me too much.
But it would have meant a lot of money for you and your grandfather.
I guess he'll be pretty upset about it. He was really getting black being rich.
That's understandable.
We didn't have anything till a couple of weeks ago, and we did just fine. We'll be all right.
Did you save anything?
Yeah, I did for college. There's something I need to tell you.
What?
I know that you and Rena are real good friends.
What's wrong?
I don't know how to say this. You know that I told Rena that Max went to help with the horses?
Yes.
Well, he didn't.
Why did you tell her that?
Jeb asked me to.
Jeb? Why?
Because he thought that Max went up to the well site.
What?
And Jeb went up there after him.
Now, why in the world would Max go up there in the middle of a barn dance?
I don't know. Jeb wouldn't tell me. I feel so bad about lying to Rena.
I know that. I know that.
If Max is up there and Jeb...
Oh, my Lord.
I don't know whether to say anything
No,
to
no,
Rena.
no. Don't say anything to Rena. Not now.
But suppose...
No, don't suppose. Let's just wait and see, okay?
I feel so guilty. Maybe if I had said
Now,
something
honey,
before or
please
kept
don't
Jeb
cry.
from going.
Don't be upset.
I'm so sorry. If they're hurt, it's all my fault.
No, it is not your fault, Lurleen. And we don't know whether they're hurt.
Maybe I better go check.
No, Ryan and Stryker have gone up there.
Oh, Jimmy.
Come on, honey. Ryan and Stryker are up there now, and they're going to bring back Max and Jeb real soon. You'll see.
Haskell's on his way.
Good. When's he gonna be here?
15, 20 minutes.
What does he want us to do in the meantime?
Haskell talked to the fire chief. He told him to keep everything as cool as possible.
Does he think there's any chance it's going to explode again?
Yep. Better talk to Hawley, make sure that road is kept clear.
I don't think there's anything else I can do around here. I better get back to the ranch and tell Rena what happened to Max.
What should take, Max? Sure, keys are in it.
I'm going to stay here and wait for Haskell.
Okay.
It's your choice, Lena. Can't make it for you.
I know that, but can't you see what I'm up against?
Yeah, I can. But can't you see what I'm up against?
Yeah, I do see that.
Then you gotta try and understand my side.
Joe, there has got to be a way that you and I can stay in Houston.
Yeah. There's a way. You can come and visit me a couple of times a week. Tell me what things are like on the outside
Now,
world.
Joe, don't.
Keep reminding me of what it's going to be like in 20, 30 years when I'm a free man like everybody else.
It is not going to be that way.
Yes, it will.
I told you. We'll get you the best lawyer.
I can't do it, Elena. I know I'm going to end up in prison. I'm not going to rot there for 20 years and let go of all these dreams I got.
But dreams can change, Joe.
This one can't. All my life, all I've wanted was this kind of money. And now I got it.
But there's a difference now, Joe. You and I love each other.
Don't you see? You got a choice. I don't. I gotta go.
Would you really leave me?
You know I don't want to, Elena. God, I don't want to.
All right, Joe. I'll go.
Haskell Garrett here yet?
Yeah, he and his friends just arrived.
Good. I gotta go back to town and talk to the DA about pressing charges against Max.
The hell you will.
What do you think you're talking?
No, if any charge is going to be filed around here, it's going to be against you, not Max.
Max just destroyed $1 million income for World Oil.
That well is not income for World Oil.
You're crazy. We had a pool enough oil to last for years.
Not for World Oil. Because you and I both know that you and Bubba were slant drilling onto Max's land, stealing his oil, right?
Let's not start that again.
Oh, come on, we never finished. That oil didn't belong to you, and it didn't belong to your crooked friend Bubba. It belonged to Max. So Max blew up his own well. You got that?
You can't prove that.
Oh, no, I can't prove that because Max blew up the well, but I'm going to be able to prove it. And when I do, you're going to wish that you'd never heard the word oil.
You only own 1/3 of World Oil. Let's see what the other 2/3 have to say about your wasting the company's money.
You're the one who's been wasting it, Justin.
I found the company. Oil. I'm the man who destroyed it, prosecuted, and he will be prosecuted.
Get out of here.
Victoria.
What happened, Daddy?
The well blew just like we thought.
Why? Daddy, what are you doing with Max's shirt?
It was in his truck.
Where's Max?
Honey,
Where's Max?
he's on his way to Gulf Coast Hospital.
Hospital?
He was hurt in the explosion. The paramedics think there might be internal injuries.
Now, you tell me what happened to Max.
Max blew the well, honey. We'd better get over to the hospital. I should have stopped him.
What happened?
He decked me, and then he dumped me in the back of the pickup truck.
That's probably why you're not hurt any worse than you are.
Yeah, well, anyway, after I came to, I tried to find him, but the well was already exploded.
Did you find him?
Yeah, well, he was laying there unconscious.
Where was he?
He was there by the fence. I guess he was trying to get away, and then the explosion went off and just knocked him out.
How bad is he hurt?
He's bad, Ricky. It's real bad, man. The paramedic said that it was all internal.
He's on the way to the hospital right now, right?
Yeah, they took him to Gulf Coast as fast as they could. I know they did.
Thanks for calling him right away. I gotta get to town.
Okay.
Are you hurt?
I should have stopped him. I should have found some way to stop him.
You tried.
I did not try hard enough, Lurleen.
What more could you have done?
I could have told somebody yesterday. I could have told Rena. I could have told Ryan. I could have told Stryker. I could have somebody.
Yesterday.
Yeah, you see, I found him in the tool shed. He was getting some dynamite.
Did you ask him why?
Yeah, he told me he was going to blow up some tree stumps.
But you didn't believe him.
No, I had a feeling that he was going to blow up that well. But he denied it.
Max lied to you. There's nothing else you could have done.
I just... See, I didn't think about it until Max had split. You know, if I'd just told Rena about it, about what happened yesterday, she'd have got on his back and she'd have stopped him from some stupid idea like that.
Can't be sure of that.
Oh, yeah, I can. Knowing Rena, I can be sure. Now it's just too late.
I know about Max.
Damn fool!
I've heard real horror stories about the shape that he's in.
Well, he wasn't blown up. He's still in one piece. I saw him being put on a stretcher.
Was he still alive?
Yeah, he's unconscious, but he's still alive.
Could you tell how serious the injuries were?
No. They'd take him to the hospital before they could find out that.
Thank God he's still alive.
This may be a blessing.
What?
Rena told us that Ryan was going to order another directional survey on the well. They could very well prove that we were slant drilling.
Oh, Justin!
That what could be the end of me. Is that what you want?
No! That's not what I want!
That could still be the end of me.
Well, they can't very well prove that you're slant drilling now, can they?
I tried to call Bubba. I can't find him anywhere.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. You never can find Bubba when you need him.
Ashley, Bubba was at that trailer tonight.
How do you know that?
They found his hat there, along with an empty whiskey bottle. You know, he takes that hat everywhere. He always wears it. He probably got out of there just in time before the well blew up.
There's no way Bubba could have been there.
Why?
Because if Bubba had been there, Max wouldn't have blown the well.
He was probably too drunk to stop him. I gotta go find that guy.
Justin, Max is gonna be all right, isn't he?
I don't know, Ashley. And I really don't care.
Dropped it off while we were in town this evening.
It's beautiful. It's just like the one I used to have.
You stinker. I wanted to hide it for your birthday, but I couldn't wait.
I'll wear it tomorrow.
Darling, it's going to be 110. Why don't you save it for the winter?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Angel.
It's the nicest present I've ever had.
Vicky? Thank you, Jenny. Drink some tea, Rena. It'll make you feel good.
Did you see Evan?
No, he's watching the surgery.
How long have we been here?
About half an hour.
Evan said the surgery would take at least 2 hours, probably more.
Where's my daddy?
He's still out at the Harper place with Ryan.
Are you sure he's coming to the hospital?
Oh, yes, honey. They'll both be here as soon as the fire at the well is under control.
Jenny, is Kate all right?
I just talked to her. I told her I'd call her the minute that Max was out of surgery.
You know, when I saw Max down in the emergency room, he didn't look like anything had happened to him at all. Just a little scratch on his forehead.
Honey, would you like to lie down for a little while? Rena, would you like to lie down?
Mama? I'm all right, Mama. Here comes Evan. I don't want to hear this.
It's not necessarily bad news.
Rena, Evan's not even on the surgical team.
Well, the operation's going very well. Now, he's lost a lot of blood, but Dr. Timms has everything under control.
How much longer will he be in surgery?
Well, the internal damages are more serious than they originally anticipated. It's going to take a while yet.
But he will be all right, won't he?
You made it this far. That's encouraging. I'll keep you posted.
Thank you, Evan.
Can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
Dr. Lopez, 384.
I'll be back to talk with you in a while.
384.
It's nice of Evan to keep us informed.
I certainly appreciate Ryan having him here when we arrived.
Dr. Cohn, please call your service. Dr. Cohn, please call your service.
Max is going to wear this to the party tonight.
Well, you just keep this right here, and when Max gets out of the hospital, he can wear it home.
Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. No, I will. Right. Vinny thinks he can get him.
How long will it take?
I don't know. I got to call back in 15 minutes.
And how about the plane ticket?
Once we get the passports, then we'll worry about the plane tickets.
I'm worried, Joe.
What we got to do now is just pack up and get ready to move out of here fast, okay?
Okay.
Hey, look. It's not going to be that bad. You'll see. And then once we get out of here and things cool down, we'll contact your family. We'll tell them that you're fine.
It's Gus.
Oh, no, maybe not. Find out who it is.
Who is it?
Ricky.
Oh, it's my brother. Hurry up. Now you go and get into the bathroom.
Okay, but look, I got to make that call in 15 minutes. I can't be late.
Just go. I'll tell him I'm getting ready for bed. What's wrong?
It's Max.
What about him?
He's been hurt.
Hurt how?
I don't know all the details, but, see, we got to get to Gulf Coast Hospital right away.
Ricky.
Elena, we don't have time to talk about this. Now, my car's sitting out front. We got to go.
No, Ricky.
What is it?
Is Max gonna be all right?
Honey, I don't know. All I know is I got to get to the hospital.
But how did he get hurt?
Some sort of explosion on Justin Martian's oil rig. That's all I know. Now, will you come on?
Ricky, why don't you go ahead? I'll meet you over there. I'll go in my car.
Elena!
Please, Ricky.
All right, but hurry up.
doing here?
Came to check on Max, Jenny.
Since when have you been concerned about Max?
My motives are sincere.
Just.
I'm telling you the
You
truth.
expect me to believe that? Max is in surgery.
What's the prognosis?
I don't know.
Where's Rena? I expected her to be here.
Rena's been here since Max went into surgery.
Where is she?
She needed some fresh air. She went for a walk. Vicky went with her.
Is she all right? Jenny?
No, she's not all right. Her husband's in surgery. He might die. Do you expect her to be all right?
Jenny.
Don't touch me.
I'm just trying to be sympathetic.
I don't want your sympathy.
You're acting like this is all my fault.
It is your fault.
I didn't tell Max to blow up the well.
No, but you pushed him into it.
That's not true. I've proved over and over again I haven't been
Justin,
drilling.
don't start with me. Because I'm not going to believe it, and neither is Rena. Now, you just leave Rena alone. She's been through enough already.
Well, you and Rena have just passed judgment on me already, and I can't do anything about it. Is that it?
Don't get self-righteous with me, Justin. It won't work.
Jenny, I just came here to express my concern for Max.
You have never been concerned about anyone in your life except yourself.
I do care about...
I don't believe that for 1 minute, Justin, and neither does Rena. Now, you get out of here before Rena comes back. She's upset enough without seeing you.
So how long have you known Charlie Haskell?
From the old days, when I was in the oil business, Charlie's been around the Southwest a long while.
Ah, sure seems to know what he's doing, huh?
He does.
Did you ever have a fire like this?
Never had anyone blow a well on me. Had a few fires. In those days, it took a week sometimes to put them out.
How long do you think it's going to last?
Well, it depends on their luck. The way to contain a fire like this, put a dynamite charge in the hole and blow it out. Cut off the oxygen.
Tell me, is the whole well destroyed?
Will be shortly.
And there won't be any way to prove that Justin was slant drilling now, will there?
Not that I can think of. Damn! Unless you can find those papers that Max stumbled on when he was looking in the mud shack.
Ah, I'm sure they're destroyed by now.
Bubba was a fool to leave them there in the first place.
You really think it might be carelessness?
You think it wasn't?
Well, it might have been deliberate. Might have been Bubba's way of guaranteeing that Justin wouldn't double-cross him, right?
You really think Justin's a crook, don't you?
Well, I sure know I don't want Justin associated with World Oil. Stryker, did you call the hospital?
Yeah. Mac's still in surgery.
Look, I know I could have prevented this. If I called Max from Galveston...
That's hindsight. Don't blame yourself.
If I just let Max know...
Ryan, you had no idea that Max was going to blow the oil well. Rena had no idea, so how would you know?
Tell me, is Jenny with Rena and Vicky?
Yes.
I called Evan Douglas, and I asked him to meet Rena at the hospital.
That's kind of you, Ryan. Rena thinks the world of it.
They'll be able to bring in any specialists that Max may need.
You going to stick around till the fire goes out?
Yeah.
Well, I better get back into town and check in at Gulf Coast. See if everything's all right.
I'll be there real soon, okay?
All right.
Did you hear what Ricky said?
Yeah.
I've got to go see Max.
There's no time.
But he's my brother. And he's been hurt. He needs me.
I need you too, Elena.
But he's in danger. I don't know what might happen to him.
Your being there is not going to make one difference either way.
Oh, Joe, this is my family.
Well, you and I were going to be family.
Look, I can wait. I can wait now. Now I know you're in danger.
I can't wait.
You mean you can't wait until I go to the hospital to make sure that Max is all right?
That's right.
What are you going to do then?
You don't leave me much choice.
What do you mean?
I gotta do what I gotta do.
But don't you see that I have to do what I have to do too?
Yeah. I see that.
You'll be here when I get back. Won't you, Joe?
I don't know.
I love you, Joe.
I love you too, Elena.
Please, please wait for me.
I can't make that promise. But you always remember, no matter what, I do love you.
No. Where's Jenny?
She went to get some tea, honey. She'll be right back.
How long's Max been in surgery?
About 4 hours.
You think that's a bad sign?
Evan doesn't think so. He should be coming out soon to give us another report. Would you like to go for another walk?
No!
That you have been socializing so much this evening that I have not had one chance to dance with you.
Now's your chance, big boy. You're enjoying yourself, aren't you?
Yes, but I'm looking forward to the end of the evening when we have our very own private celebration.
Me too.
Know what I did? I bought some champagne.
You don't even like champagne.
Well, I kind of thought it would make the celebration official. Besides, I bought myself a couple bottles of beer. But I kind of thought we should toast the new spring in.
Darling, first we have to go through the summer, then the fall, and then the winter.
Yeah, well, that'll all pass quickly.
You mean after I get pregnant?
You will be.
Do you think our house will be done by the winter?
Yep, I'm gonna see to it.
You're different tonight. You're so full of self-confidence. That's nice.
Yes, I sure am.
It was a nice party, Mama, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Mama?
It was the nicest one I've been to in a long time.
It's so funny.
What is, honey?
Lurleen, the way she's always trying to imitate Ginny.
She's always been very fond of Ginny.
I know. Ginny's very fond of her.
They say imitation is the highest form of compliment.
I thought I knew Max so well. I should have guessed what he was planning. I should have stopped him.
Don't do this to yourself, honey. It happened, and it's over, and there's nothing more we can do about it.
Why? I don't know why.
That's something only Max can answer.
Brian believed Max. He wanted to help him. He believed Max was right about the slant drilling.
I know, sweetheart, I know.
Do you, Mama? Do you know that Max and I were planning to have our own private celebration after the party? Max bought some champagne. He hates champagne.
You can have your celebration when Max is released from the hospital.
I'm gonna lose him, Mama. I know I'm going to lose him.